Hello everyone and welcome back to Satisfactory. We are here, we're going to be continuing on our build today with of course the ultimate goal of having trains in the game. Kind of a basic ambition rather than lofty heights of ultra efficient production facilities and all that most people seem to go for, but you know, I'm all about the trains. So anyway, on the topic of trains, I will just say my Trainz 2019 series will continue. I have hit a bit of a snag. I'm actually recording this and will be uploading this on the 22nd instead of Trainz, and the reason for that is I foolishly relied on Oran's in-game backup facility and I've been burned by it. Luckily the route wasn't too far advanced, we'd only done the one video, and I do have the Google Maps images still, so I can recreate the route, but basically I've lost it. And what happened was, although I installed the game on the D drive, which is my big 1 terabyte drive, I have a 256 meg SSD, and basically what I didn't realise is, although I'd installed the game on there, it, for some unknown reason, Oran and Trainz decided, oh, any DLC, anything like that, we'll all put that on the C drive. Well, every time I loaded up the game it was saying, oh, you've got all these things to download. I thought, sod it, I'll go and download them, routes and stuff. Of course, next thing I know, it gets halfway through, error, because sort of 40-50 gig of install later, and it's full. So I thought, right, okay, move everything across, use the backup facility, and of course it doesn't work. Somehow it managed to just go, yeah, that doesn't exist anymore, we've lost the file, sorry. So yeah, that's gone. So I do have to rebuild from scratch. I will do that off screen because it's tiresome, to be honest, installing all the individual tiles into the game, then once they're installed, setting them up on the route. However, what it will let me do is, there were some gaps where I'd initially followed closely to the tracks. Well, now I'll be able to actually fill in those gaps before it comes to. It's going to be another week, unfortunately. I am working full time still, so it will be another week before we can have that route. So apologies if you are here waiting for that. But anyway, let's not worry too much about that for now. Let's focus on what we can do, which is getting our site built. Now, I did mention I have a rough plan what I want this to look like. No grand elaborate plan, to be honest. What we're going to do is just plonk a bunch of these down, see how we get on. I want to move the equipment workshop, and the game's going to hate me for this, but I want to move the hub as well. Now, production is going to stop on our concrete facility, of course, while I do this. I don't want to lose that berry. Ideally. Okay. going to do is plunk these in. Put it up there. Right, that should be enough to get in. No, that's not the right menu. That's it. Hub. So let's get our hub back in. Wow, bigger than I thought. See if it's that way I want it. Right, let's come over here. We can get a better view of what we're actually doing. I want that to rest just there. Now it's going to throw up all kinds of things. Oh yeah, have a look. You've got a personal storage box. Brilliant. I haven't lost the storage stuff. It is in that lovely little fix-it box down there. Figure that. Figure the hub terminal. Figure the biomass. The positive we've got is throw some biomass in. And let's just go ahead and throw in the foundation blocks here. That just allows us to actually do that. Right. Got a power pole there. Let's stick one just here. Oh, a little dodo type thing. Not seen one of those in this game yet. Don't know where he wandered off to, but hey ho. Right, so that's working again. Creating and consuming enough power to get our concrete works. Grab all that. And we can start putting that back in there. That. Those. Split those. Put half of those in there. And grab our raw quartz. Actually like how those feet are sticking over the side like that. Wasn't what I was intending to do at all, but it works for me. Right. Next thing we need is ramps. So makes it easier to walk down there. While we're at it, we're gonna go visit that off screen. Our production facilities down here, because we want to make an easier path up instead of keep jumping around like so. An 8x4. Okay, so that's going to encroach on there. Okay. I'm just going to make very crude step up for now. And of course we'd run out of stuff already. And we'll take that. And apologies to all the purists, but I am going to leave this floating for now. The reason being, we are going to end up with a proper walkway down here. There we go. That works for me. So now, of course, we need to get our equipment. Our equipment workbench. It is equipment workshop. That's the one. We're coming out there. I want this. There. Just so we've got a nice, easy time of it. Come out of the hub here and into there, and it's not all too compressed in there. Get out of it. Thank you. There again, out of concrete already. Yeah, let's go on the hunt for some more. To be honest, if there's not much been made yet, we will go do a little bit of exploring. As I say, this may not be the best looking steps down. Let's say 30, that's not going to keep us going for very long. So let's go for a bit of a wander, see what we can see. Right, so he's up there. Can we get up there? It's a question. Did a walk across here? Jump. And we can collect a green power slug.
This semi-slug seems to emit unfamiliar energy readings which could potentially be retrofitted into fix-it technology. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
There we go. Now, I've never actually used them myself. I know a lot of the people I play with have. Oh. Come on then. That went rather quickly. Might as well grab this limestone while we're here. Now we could, of course, set up another cement plant over here. But I don't think we will just yet. Oh wow. Come on, doggy. Wow. So guys, that's what you don't want to do. Not very good at tackling those, as you can see. Right, so iron rod. Up to the to-do list. Oh wow. Of course we don't have anything. Because it's all down there. Foolish mistake by me, but I'm gonna leave that in just so you can see. A, I'm not very good at tackling those things. That's why I don't play any kind of games that are PvE, PPE, PvP, or anything to that effect. I'm not a killing type person. Now put me in a racing game and I can hold my own, oddly enough. Which you'd think it's just same kind of hand-eye coordination. But no. Now, let's see how we get on with this. 10 iron rod. Like 20. So what do we need? 12 screws, 6 iron plates. Okay, so we've got those. Need to go get our copper. Which is nicely sat up here. Grab them both, but at this point I don't think they're really necessary. I suppose one good thing with all this is we are making our concrete. Let's mash up copper ingot. 50 should do for now. Right, 15. Make our 15 cable. We'll make our 50 wires. Because we do need a heck of a lot more wires yet, so probably just produce this whole bunch. So come across. And there we have it. Xeno zapper in hand. Let's go kill us a little doggy thing. Say doggy thing, there are doggos in this game, which are essentially weird dog-like pets you can have. Should have scavenged food. Not to worry. There he is. Come on, pal. Really? Gonna die after one shot. We're gonna pick up our hovering box. Now, throw it that way. What can't we grab? Okay, Xeno, Zapper and Biofuel. We'll come back for that because, to be fair, I don't really want to throw away a Xeno Zapper and then find that we do need it again. On the wrong thing there. So, personal storage box. We want to put that away, put that away. Okay. It's like that's the only things we want to put away at the moment. A lot of time wasted running back and forth, I know, guys. I do apologise for this. Grab all those. Plenty of biomass to be getting on with. And happily we now have some more of our concrete blocks to go along with. What we'll do is put another layer down. Let's just go second one. And then I can hopefully start to show you what ideas I was having. So we want the build menu, organization, storage containers. So let's go hundred of them. Let's get 100. Alright. We're gonna need to process these iron ingots. So I'll tell you what, I'll pause the recording and I'll come back once I've processed all these. So, welcome back. I have constructed enough content to allow us to carry on with the next phase of my building project. So if I can line these up, essentially what I want is 1, 2. I'm not going to place all 10 at the minute, having thought about it as I went along. But essentially I'm only going to place every other one. It says. And let's just get 5 of these in for now. And if we bring up that, because I can use materials for now. Let's go 2. Pop one out. Put these on 8 because that just make it easier. So, come off that screen for a second. We will have a lovely long line of storage containers. And you're probably thinking, oh, where's the sense in that? And yes, I'm building backwards. So what we'll do is we'll just put some more foundations out the back here. Can't afford. Great. Best laid plans and all that. But of course I've forgotten about crucial ingredient. We need the foundations. So anyway, my idea is to build backwards. And it's going to evolve over time and I'm going to have to put new stuff in. So on and so forth. Right. What we can do is we can chuck our 50 limestone in there. And let that do its magic. Okay, cool. Brilliant. To say these steps weren't perfect, but it does allow us to get up and down a bit quicker. Anyway, yes, my plan is, and as I say, the design of this whole thing will develop over time. But the plan is to look at what we can make in here. So essentially, we can make reinforced iron plates. What does that need? So that would need iron plates and screws. So what we'd do is we would use this. Ultimately, it's going to need reinforced iron plates coming into it. So I do that. Just bunging a whole heap of foundations down for now. Keep us going. So, next thing we need is production. So, our constructor is going to make our reinforced iron plates for us. But first we're going to need reinforced iron plates to make our constructors. We can make 4 at the minute. Okay, let's go ahead and make 4. Like so. Brilliant. So, come here. And as I say, the spacing isn't going to be right. I'm going to have to move these, I know. So, if we go to here, our constructor on up bar 9. See, we've got our input and output, and we need cables. Okay. Thankfully, I do have some cables. Gonna steal 100 cables. And up bar 9. So we get our blue line here that tells us it's lining up nicely, as you can see. I'll back off. With our input into here. We're gonna place that like so. Gonna come in and we're gonna say you So that's interesting because it's saying that it doesn't make our reinforced iron plates. Right, okay. It looks like we'll have to do those by hand for now. So, okay, let's work on screws. So, screws are going to go in here. And that's going to need iron rods. So what we'd do is we'd come along. Get our blue line up. Place that a bit further apart. And the reason I've done that is if we come in here, logistics, we don't have them yet, that's what we're working to next. But basically, we would have a splitter, press the right button, placed in here, which is going to split our iron rods, which use iron ingots, and one is going to go into here, make our screws, and then there'll be a separate conveyor that will go into here and will hold iron rods. I can put them in there. I can put them in there. Ready? And then obviously from here, iron rods are made from iron ingots. So back here we'd have our smelter making our iron ingots, which would then feed one in there, one conveyor belt, which will come down into here. And then essentially you'd come around here and whatever you need, just click on here and take. And that is, in a nutshell, what I'm planning. The reason I've left these on this side is this is going to be for our copper input, which is up there. Now, of course, this is going to take some planning, some logistics, not least because our iron ore, I'll run a bit quicker, is down here. But I don't see that as being a massive problem, to be honest. I'll just feed it up and we'll have conveyors that come along the back there and feed in. So anyway guys, that in a nutshell, as I say, is the plan for how I personally am going to set this out. Now it's going to take a bit of repetitive work to make up our basic materials so I can continue on with this plan. And as I say, the idea is that we will have everything listed on here will eventually have its own storage container along here. Now I know that what we can do is double stack these eventually, which we will do. Of course you can either get to them via a ladder, or we'll have a walkway placed along so we can easily access the second level. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and do the tedious task of getting a bunch more raw materials, not only so we can hit our current milestone in the top right hand corner, but yeah, just essentially bulk up on as much raw material as I can so we can just smash into that building project in the next episode. So usual stuff, if you like the video, hit that like button, please share it out. It'd be great to have more people watching these. If you got any comments, thoughts on the plan, maybe I've overlooked something in my naivety on this game and my plan won't work, let me know down in the comments. Or if you think it's something new, novel, and you look forward to it, happy to hear about that too. Alright, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.